Good evening everyone, and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 live stream. Hopefully everyone is all well. We're on the Brighton Mainline tonight, do it in sort of almost like a blizzard, an early morning service from London down to Brighton. But yeah, hopefully everyone's all well. Let's see what we do have in the chat. Hopefully that is unmuted. It is, cool. In the chat we have got Game Room, we've got Davidoff, Northern Rail, Paris, we've got Ron, we've got Laserjet, we've got RJ's, and we've got Evan, and we've got New Order Bus, Gordon, Luke, Evan, Russian Dog, Pep. Hopefully everyone's all well. How is everyone? Yeah, let's get this going. That's all good. Yeah, we're all good there. Cool. Right. Hello, J Rix. How are you? Yeah, a bit of the Brighton Mainline again. You have an Xbox Series S. Yes, I saw the picture, Laserjet. Awesome to see, mate. Right, let's get the doors unlocked. We've got a couple more minutes. So I'm interested to see if our game crashes once we get to Brighton. As in the last update, they did address a few of the issues where it does crash. How much is the merch? I think the cups are about a tenner. And this is pretty much the lowest you can get it on Teespring. And the tops are, I think, 15. I think the hoodie, that's an exception. I think that's 20 or so, but that's a hoodie, so. Fair enough, Russian Dog. How did it go? Well, how do you think it went? Well, I'm guessing we're going to be waiting for that to go out, so let's pop the DRA on. There it goes on. PIS is already set to Brighton, and we got until 13 past. You might get the 3-on-3. Times have changed, Laserjet. I like your thinking. You're going to get the 3-1-3 now. Yeah, good to Davidoff. I'm good. Actually, maybe we can go. Yeah, looks like we will be able to get going. That might be going on the slow lines. Well, let's get that off. Awesome, Paris. Oh, much appreciated. On a 158 and 156 to Carlo in the back cab. Awesome, Northern Rail. You might do a 12 test run on this again. Awesome, Pep. Yeah, just realised we've got the 12 coach one, haven't we? Because I think there's 2 8s and 1 12 which go backwards and forth. Or something like that. Hello, Matthew. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. Davidoff, and how are you, JH? I'm good. Right, let's get the doors shut. Evening, Mickey. First station stop will be Gatwick Airport, so we're running fast. 23 miles. Yeah, we'll do that. That's all good, Paris. See you in a bit. Your dad works for Northern. Awesome, Northern. Yeah, headlights are all good. Cool. Yeah, similar to that Laserjet. Yeah, because Teespring doesn't let you go lower. Well, not much lower, by a quid or so. Good to hear, Matthew. I'm good. Yeah, coming out of Victoria, it might be slightly laggy coming out of here. Yeah, sort of 24, 25 FPS. But, I mean, we get all the layers, so can't really complain. And then there's the snow. We've got an early morning service that should get slightly lighter as we go along. And pretty harsh conditions. Actually, a lot of all my hard work I did today lost. That's annoying, Gordon. Where did you drive? And then where did it crash? When are you doing the bus? I'll probably do it as tomorrow's video. Calling at Gateshead Metro into Hexham. Awesome. Why does the Gatwick Express 387 have the southern cab interior? The 387 have the southern cab interior. Well, the same company, GTR, and I suppose it's probably pretty standard in the Electrostar sort of the design, so it is similar. Speaking of Peps, we'll be out more 507. This is really busy this morning. Look at this. Oh, look at Battersea Power Station. There's sort of the haze of the snow. You can see the chimneys coming up, or the funnels. That looks quite cool. I've only ever done this route, I think, once before in the snow. I think, and that was actually yesterday I did that. Hello, Fortnite Champion Ruzy. That's annoying, Ruzy. It could be how powerful the PC is, maybe. Fair enough, JH. I see, Gordon. Oh, definitely, Pep. Right, let's get that out. Yeah, because I actually recorded a Christmas special tomorrow already. quite early on, but there's going to be quite a few on the day, so may as well try and get some of them out the way now. 507s and 508s are ugly, and the headlights are ugly. Alright, LaserJet, Pep will probably not be happy with that. So many trains, it's crazy. Yeah, the double decker is out, it sure is, Davidoff. I'll probably record a video on it after this, and that will then be tomorrow's video. And then we might be live again tonight on the Portsmouth Direct line on Train Simulator, the newer PDL. You've ran it before just fine, I don't know why it does it now. Has it been doing since one of the recent updates, Ruzi? I don't know if you would be able to revert the update if it's been doing it since the update. Might be an issue within the update. Coming up in Battersea Park, I did see yellow for a second, so we might be following something. Awesome, Luke. Hello, Sam. Yeah, nearly Christmas, nearly Christmas. How are you? You gotta love doing this. I swear every route looks good in the snow on this game. I suppose it's because it's it's a bit like when you do it in the rain, you can't really notice anything loading in ahead. So it's just sort of, I don't know, this is brilliant. It does, Mickey, yeah. Hello, Blockade. You've never seen the BML a lot of snow either in Train Simulator or Classic TS. Fair enough. I mean, realistically, it would never be like this. Well, again, probably. Which is a bit unfortunate, because it would be nice to get snow like this in the south, but doesn't happen. Possibly, I don't know. Guess I'll just wait. Fair enough, Ruzi. Right. Are we going to have a yellow round here? Possibly. The train's probably going to be at Clapham. Maybe not. Hello, Pivers. We do the station stopping ones, mate. They are the hour and 10-minute ones. The southern ones, and we've done plenty of them. In the last one we actually did one of them, and in this one we're doing the 387, next one we'll do the 377. I just don't do the South London ones, as well then we only see a little bit of the route. It's sort of fun doing this one where we can go the whole route. How you doing, Pivers? There's the HST. Cool. Let's get up to 60. At school today in PE, outside the change room, there was a yogurt and it went all over my blazer. I don't see those yet. One of those fubes, probably, wasn't it? When people stand on them, then it goes everywhere. So yeah, not sure yet, Davidoff, when that is coming. And can we try and get up to 20 likes? We've got 24 people in at the moment. We've got 14 likes. Thanks all for coming in. You cannot play the BML. I have experienced loads of crashing and AI stopping at signals which never go green. It's disappointing because it is my favourite route when it works properly. Yeah, they are getting through the updates. There was an update, was it a week ago or so, which fixed, I don't know if it's completely fixed it, but minimised the amount of crashes at Brighton station, which were quite annoying, as when you get to the very end it then crashes. So yeah, they are updating it still. Awesome, that would be brilliant, mate. You can join us on that. What time is it in game? It is 8:18 in the morning. Nice, Fusion. How you doing, Fusion? It was a tube. Oh, there's another 12 coach there. Did you like the HSTs indeed? Awesome. Yeah, I think the HST passes Clapham northbound at 15 past, and I think there's one southbound at 10 past. Something like that. Is it just me, or every time I see the southern train coming towards me with the snow and it sort of looks blue, so I'm always thinking, well, I was thinking, why is there a 375 coming along? I suppose because the front's darker, so all the snow and the lighting. You might find the Boeing 747, fair enough. LaserJet, I do need to give that a go at some point. I'm just trying to sort of perfect the A320 first, and then move on to the next one. Hello, Jude. That's all good. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, what does everyone think of the RHB livery collection? Obviously 5 liveries and the observation car for the Arosa line. Looking forward to it. There's a bit more sort of variety on the route. Pivot says Dovetail had a good reputation for bringing out working DLC, and now they don't seem to care and just put out broken DLC. I don't think so, Pivers, no. Was it Sherman Hill? That's not really had any major issues on it. That's fairly... well, no major issues on it. There was a couple of small issues, but that's fine. That's a Dovetail DLC. The 313... that was... oh. Well, there we go. As soon as I mention that it's all good and it's... yeah, well, that's that. Let's load back in. Yeah, the only route which has had proper issues is this one, Pivots, as what you've just seen. That's a good fusion. Yes, so you do have to pay Jude. I reckon it would be about... I think it's going to be $11.49. It might be less, but I'd imagine probably the usual price for sort of non-route DLCs. Right, let's get back in. Hello, who doesn't? This is from a temporary account, so I can get a permanent one. I'm all good. I'm new and looking to get Train Sim World 2. Does it carry over the DLCs and does it carry over GWR? Yes, it does carry over your DLCs. The only one it doesn't carry over is the Northeast Corridor New York route. At least I'm not alone. Hello Mark, how are you? How to turn a steering camera as I've tried to stop it and cannot drive my truck. I would imagine it's probably on the settings somewhere. Yeah, somewhere on there. Right, let's see what we can do. We're not starting all the way back there again. Fair enough, Mickey. Could do a South London. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do one of these. Yeah, we'll start at... we'll start back at Victoria then. Let's do it in the snow. Bit of a shame that it did that. Well, quite a shame as we were, sort of on the way. Snow level, let's get the cloud up. Wind, get a bit of that up as well. And get the snow, there we go. 377, and we'll do one of my local services. So we'll do this one. Yeah, no worries, who doesn't love life? Hello Rexy, how are you? You really hope they add the stretch to London Waterloo for South Western Rail? That would be cool, Mickey. I might actually be doing that tonight on Train Simulator from Waterloo down to Portsmouth. It's about 100 minutes. Right, let's do this. Obviously, apologies it did crash. Not a lot I can do about that. That is something to do with the game. Which hopefully will get sorted. It's been a little while. Right, let's do a bit of that. Let's get the AWS sorted. There. Not even got the game installed. Blimey, Pivot, it's a good game. One of the best simulators we have on PlayStation. There's not really any others which are that great. I mean, there's Bus Sim, that's alright. There's Farm Sim, that's alright. But Train Sim World is probably one of the best we've got on here. Well, at least in my opinion, it is the best simulator we've got on PlayStation, or at least on consoles. Flight Sim's up there. Obviously that's Xbox. What happens if SCR 1.9 releases? I don't know, Nathan. I don't play Roblox. Next we play FS22 before I'm going to reboot my router. That's all good, Luke. You hope this issue does get solved. That's why I occasionally recently do this Brighton Mainline on TS. Fair enough, Pep. But yeah, that was a bit of a weird place for it to crash. What was it, Balham that was? But we'll do this one, so we're not actually going to go all the way down to Brighton now. We're going to go down to Three Bridges, which is about 40 minutes, which would then sort of be back on track. So I do want to get on TS as well later tonight. Farm Sim has had some issues though, Pivers. I know Glenn was saying about a few ones it's had. So they're not spotless either. You're going on the Hastings Fun Pot on the 8th of January. Awesome, Jake. You might see Evan then. I know he's going on it as well. Don't talk about on the road. Yeah, don't talk about on the road. I did play it today just to discuss what is going on with it. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah. Thought we'd just see if something's changed, but nothing had. Which is no surprise. Right, let's go. Next stop's Clapham Junction. Yeah, I don't like train simulators because the map quality is bad on most maps and it's quite dark. It depends what time of day you do it in. Who doesn't love life? Yeah, it depends what time of day you do it. Right, any second now I see all the snow come in. Not too sure why it does do that, so if you have to be out first, then it will start snowing. There you go, now you can start to see it. There we go. Right, let's get that on. There we go. So coming out of Victoria, take 2. The front display says Bognor Regis. Yeah, Southampton Central and Bognor Regis should be saying. As the train splits at Horsham. Sure has Pep. Yeah, alright for you, Nathan, but yeah, I don't do Roblox. AWS still shuts down my speed often near to Gatwick and Haywards Heath. Yeah, there was a glitch with the AWS. I don't know if it is still, I think it might still be, where it was silent, so it would go off and you couldn't hear it. Which I think is still an issue. You have a Portsmouth Bognor Regis one. Yeah. Why does this route crash so often, even people on next gen? Well, it's just really busy. Very busy. A very busy route, lots going on. Obviously this is the middle of London, tons of assets to load. So I suppose the key thing for it is optimization. That'll make it smoother and then that should limit the crashes, which they are doing. In the last update they did sort Brighton out. Software is so complicated that we must expect some issues and yeah, exactly, Ron. There's always going to be bugs in games, always. Race that 377. It won't go back up. Oh. Alright, Nathan. You'll be at London Victoria on Saturday seeing the Clan Line Steam Loco. Awesome, Jake. Yeah, on the road. I mean, I went back on it yesterday. They haven't done anything to it. I mean, next gen version's been out for almost a month. Nothing. No updates. Just yeah, nothing. So we're now doing a slightly slow. Well, stops at stations. It's not the express. So we got Clapham Junction, East Croydon, Gatwick Airport, and then Three Bridges. Where I was actually today. Getting a Greggs. But yeah, we have got another stream tonight most likely. That will be on Train Simulator on the Portsmouth Direct Line and will be just under 2 hours. As it's 100 minutes from one end to the other. And actually found a scenario which goes from one end to the other. There's quite a lot of them don't do that. Hello Daniel, can they please make a Brighton to Southampton route? Well, that would be the West Coast way. I suppose that would complete Brighton. That'd be quite cool to do. Maybe they could backdate it. So they could have maybe the 377 running as well with the slammers alongside. The West Coast there would be cool. I don't know if it would go all the way to Southampton though, probably to maybe Portsmouth. When are you coming to the Edinburgh Christmas market? I'm up through Fusion. I live right in the bottom of the country, so Edinburgh is all the way up top of the UK. Well, not the very top, but yeah. Good, Davidoff. Yeah, good. And can we try and get up to 30 likes? And fingers crossed it won't crash again. Hopefully not. Fair enough, Pep. He had a pizza slice and a hot chocolate. Which hot chocolate was alright. Well, it was £2. And McDonald's are like 120. And actually better. Yeah, I see Rexy. Quite a busy place. That's probably why. Right, it's probably right to the end. This is platform 13, one of the main platforms for Southern. Sort of the faster services. I think it's open for it to crash. Yeah, we've got to be careful of wheel slide as well. And here we are. One thing which is missing from the Brighton Mainline, or I think it would be missing, is the stop markers. Quite a lot of the stations don't have stop markers. For example, this station, there's no stop markers. And same for what's the station? Gatwick Airport only has the 10 to 12 car stop. It's missing the others. Or maybe that's how it is now. I don't know. But there seems to be missing stop markers. Like this service, for example, I would have just driven it up to the very end. Why does this route crash so often for people on next gen? Well, it's just because it's so busy. Yeah, it's just so busy. There's a lot to load in, and obviously it's upgraded because it's the next gen version. So there's just a lot to process. That'd be cool, Pep. Do love these sort of. I call it the smart PIS. There's obviously you've got the station PIS, and you've sort of got just a bit on the front. But obviously this is the new bit where it scrolls on and does it on the inside as well and shows all the stops. Hey Munchies, good evening mate, how are you? Or should I say good afternoon? How are you? You think the truth is driving the limit of programming? As such, is probably a gamble to create. If that is the case, they have done a reasonable job. Yeah. Well, it doesn't crash all the time, it's every now and again. That's we just got unlucky and it crashed on the service we were doing. And also we're doing it in the snow, sort of almost a blizzard, so that's not going to help either. Yeah, I've sort of gone off Greg's sausage rolls. And they're probably, I mean, I used to love having them. And sort of one day after having one, I got ill. So, yeah, it sort of put me off them. I rarely ever get them. My on-the-road truck simulator is the same where I left off from about 3 to 4 months ago, as I've still got all my trucks and drivers still. Fair enough, Mark. I mean, I suppose, I know you're on Xbox, I suppose there's no point going back to it. Unless they do something to it to make it good. I mean, when it first came out, it was alright, because, you know, it was new, plenty to explore, but after sort of a couple of weeks, it sort of died out. You like the Train Sim World 2, good graphics? It does have good graphics, yeah. It's Unreal Engine. It crashed 3 times in a row, so I guess I got unlucky then. Well, hopefully it doesn't crash at Balham again. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it won't. Sounds like me with milk. I'm not allergic to anything, but I'm ill after having it. Oh, I see. I suppose that might be... Was it lactose intolerant? That's the silent... I suppose that was the silent AWS there. Lactose intolerance? I suppose you said you're not allergic to anything. Don't know. Yeah, some battered sausages. Next week, when I get FS22, what farm should I start with? Start with the best one. The Hot Belleron one. Or Erlengrat, they're the good ones. I mean, Elm Creek's alright, but I'm not a fan of the farming US maps, as all the fields are just massive and take too long to do. Hello Beverly, how are you? Quite cool, the sun over there. I swear I keep hearing the click of the AWS. Don't know. Right, we're coming up on Balham. Will it crash? Hopefully not. Stagecoach Fife is so mean. Alright, Nathan. Why's that? Right, it says Ballon. Will it crash? Hopefully not. Fair enough, Gordon. And start to get that up to 70 now. You're my new favourite YouTuber. You actually listen to all of the comments and you don't get annoying. You're also a little bit like me, except a lot less cringe. Fair enough. Well, we stream Train Sim World every single day, so what will you be doing in FS22 next episode? I can't remember what we were doing in the next one. What did we get finished? We did the greenhouses. I think I'll be finishing the fields again. Getting them all sowed and ready to go. Alright, Fusion. I mean, a lot of people smoke in public, so good to Beverly, I'm good. Fair enough, Gordon. And thanks to Eddie, who's just subscribed to the channel, much appreciated. Awesome, Davidoff. Cool, we're going through Streatham Common next. There's the junction off towards Sutton with the Sutton and Mole Valley line. Oh, I see, Jude. But only for caps, please, mate. Hello, Gamer Boy. Can I also join as well? Whoever's first in, LaserJet, for Farm Sim, which it's now cross-platform. There's quite a few people who do want to join. So whoever is first in. Cheers, Jude. They don't do a Santa whole Christmas special on summer, so that would be cool. What, in real life or in the game? I'm guessing in real life. Well, no, if you start a new profile on ETS2 itself, Mark, you'll still keep your DLCs. Also, if it was a different Steam account, then yes, you would lose your DLCs. Possibly Davidoff. Right, Norbury Station. Sure will be, Mickey. If only it actually snowed like this in real life down in the south. But it doesn't anymore. I doubt it will. Ever again. You're playing Gran Turismo, awesome Gamer Boy. The last time we had proper good snow in the south, in Sussex, was... I can remember the date to be exact. That's how sort of long ago and how big of an event it was. It was the 16th of January 2013. That was the last time we had good enough snow to sort of shut everything and, you know. Fair enough, Munchies. I see Beverly. Yeah, let's beat in the other train. Slow South London train. Where's it going? East Croydon. Oh, that'll be a Milton Keynes one then. Or one from Milton Keynes. Hello P-Jan, how are you? Hopefully you're all well. Now it's coming into Thornton Heath. Sure is, Gordon. I thought we almost had a crash then. I sort of heard the audio sort of all go for a second. Yeah, sure are, Jude. Because the main game on the channel is TSW, so... How has your day been? It's been good, Gamer Boy. Been cold. It's been cold and wet today. But, alright. Yeah, that's the, when it vibrates, P-Jan. I should really move it away. Blame Amanda, she's messaging. Livery designer with Nat tonight on Dovetail Games, awesome LaserJet. Fair enough, who doesn't love life? Is the route good in Train Sim World? Even better, who doesn't love life? You get the PIS, so it sort of tells you when the trains are going, and you've also got the option to buy the 313. So yeah, much better when you get it on Train Sim World 2. I don't know, Luke. I'm not too sure about FS. It's sort of one of those games. It's sort of at the bottom of the list. So it probably will still be once a week. Maybe it will be twice in a week at some point. Who knows? We come down to 45. We've got 36 people in, so thanks all for coming in. Yeah, sounds good, Mark. We're all Merseyside. You've been stuck in all day with back pain? Not good to hear, Gordon. Hello, Eddie. Just starting to learn the train routes in the UK. Do you think they will do a DLC of the Waterloo? You mean the Portsmouth Direct Line or the South Western Mainline? Yeah, the South Western Mainline. I think it's a pretty good contender, Eddie. Busy route. Obviously, they've already modelled Clapham and the area sort of around it. Yeah, I think it would be quite a good contender, Eddie. So yeah, maybe. We'll actually be doing that route tonight on Train Simulator, Waterloo to Portsmouth. Hello Adam, how are you? Right to the end of the platform. Maybe later, well, we've got the next, well, we've had a couple of American routes, haven't we? Sherman Hill, Horseshoe Curve, and then on the road map we've now got the Harlem line. Then German route, you've got the Dresden to Chemnitz. So yeah, I think a British route probably will be on the road map soon, unless that is the Spirit or Steam one. Oh, I do reckon the first the first Steam route will be a British one. So obviously that's probably easiest for Dovetail Games, and it would probably make sense to do a British one first. It's a sort of smaller and I guess easier to do. You're in the East Midlands, awesome. And as they sort of build up, then they can go to other countries and start doing Steam there. Signal Bale. Right, Gatwick Airport next. Let's go. In a couple of weeks, it will be 1 year anniversary for the LGV Med. It sure will be, Russian Dog. Time has whizzed by since that come out. Good to Adam, I'm good. Let's get that up. I don't know how sort of the weather disappears when you go into tunnels and under bridges. When I get trained some more too, I'm going to be making a South Western Railway livery for the 377 or the 375. Is it easy to make custom liveries? I'd say so. Yeah, I'd say so. Who's Another Life? You've got the brilliant livery designer on the game. Yeah, it's fairly easy. Obviously, I'm not good at making liveries myself, so I don't really use the livery designer. But yeah, it's a brilliant tool you can use. I suppose it probably is also what the developers use to make their liveries. Maybe a bit more technical, but yeah, it's good. 1 year and another French trip. I'm sure we'll get one at some point. Russian Dog. They've got the license for SNCF, so wouldn't be surprised if we see another one. Have you tried any PC mods yet? Not yet, P-Jan. And where do you download your mod, P-Jan? Was it the MP15? That's just a good point. I don't think I have the MP15 DC on PC. Could try and get that though. Yeah, where would I download your mods on there? Hello, dear Malappa. Sorry to see that, Jude. Is it not P-Jan? I thought it would be similar, but just a bit more technical. And then they can sort of bring stuff in and like logos and all. There's a train collision that occurred to the north of Purley railway station in Croydon on Saturday the 4th of March 1989. See you, Jude, thanks for coming in, mate. Do you play Gran Turismo? We used to play it, but it sort of just wasn't doing that great on the channel, so pulled the plug on it for now. Hello, Mr. Quicko, how are you? This is Pearly Oaks. Then you've got Pearly, and after Pearly, the next station we properly go through is, well, then you've got Earlswood, Salfords, Hawley, and then Gatwick. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it, Pet? Was on the mainland to register with opticians and shopping. Fair enough, dear Malappa. Or do you have to get the ferry every time, or is there sort of a little flight going backwards and forth? Evening, King Carrot, how are you? Did I enjoy the ironing boards this morning? I sure did, Mr. Quicko. I mean, yeah, the 700s are alright when it's like a 10-minute journey, but any longer than, you know, half an hour or so, it's so not nice. Yeah, we're going to be on the fast lines. Let's go ahead. Yeah, good to see you, King Carrot. I sure did, King Carrot. I take it very often. Awesome, Mr. Quicko. Thanks for joining for one race on my birthday. Oh yes, I remember that, David. It was quite a while back, wasn't it? Ferry only 10 minutes. Fair enough, dear Malappa. Only time I've been on a ferry was going across the Isle of Wight. This is the longest stretch between stations, East Croydon to Gatwick, 16 miles or so. I have a few mods. One corrects the headlights on the 112 to actually resemble the real thing. Another mod, Clinchall Reimagined, changes the textures on Clinchall to get rid of patterns. I'll see, P-Jan. I'll have to take a look at some point, although I don't have too many DLC. Actually, let me see what DLC I do have for the PC version of TSW2. Train Sim World 2. Let's have a look. So I've got a few, but I think most of them are loco stuff. Let's see. 20 DLC I've got. So I've got Boston Sprinter, East Coast Way, Southeastern 465, Hamburg Lübeck, Hobstrecker Rhine Ruhr, Munich to Augsburg, the 101, Clinchfield Railroad, I've got that, Peninsula Corridor, the Long Island Railroad, the MP36 Baby Bullet, Cathcart Circle, Rush Hour, BML and Dresden, 187, 1938 stock, and then all of the new DLC apart from what was it? The G6. Oh, CP Jam. Are Dovetail gonna implement that in future then? Your mod into Clinchfield Railroad? When are you doing Bus Sim 21 next? Not too sure, Davidoff. Yeah, not too sure. Although I am doing the bus, that'll be tomorrow's video. So that's a bus sim. And do you do any mods for Train Simulator, P-Jan? So I've got a fair amount of stuff on there as well. Next month the regular ferry is off for annual overhaul, so the battery powered ferry will be taking over. Ah, see, dear Malappa. Yeah, I saw something in Scotland. It was like the first electric, or it might be the one the battery powered ferry will be taken over. Some sort of world first in Scotland. Hello, Idonut, I'm good, how are you? Can do, P-Jan. Where do you download the mod though? Is there Do you have your own website for it, or should I just look up Clinchwood Reimagined and it will come up? Put that down. Discovered train sims in general because of Train Sim World, so I do play TS as well occasionally, but I've got no mods for it. Fair enough, PJ. Yeah, good to see I donut. Come down to 80. Just so we can get a flyby shot. Don't have to worry about coming down in a second. There we go. Let's get back in. Is it Train Sim Community for the mods? Yeah, sounds good, PJ. Have a look at that. Good to see I donut. Can you get the sound mod for PC and Train Sim World to the sound mod? Hello Triple X, I'm good, how are you? You're from Germany. Well, welcome to the channel, mate. Oh, let's see, Neil the bus. But yeah, PJ, you might know that. When you go into tunnels on here, and when you're under stuff, why can't you see the weather? Because the weather sort of looks clear. Say at London Victoria when we first started, the weather looked all clear outside apart from being snow on the ground. And as soon as you get out, it then goes all misty, the snow starts coming down. Is that just an Unreal Engine thing? Awesome, Mark. Yeah, see you, mate. Thanks for coming in. I'm from the UK, Triple X. Yeah, probably next to ETS2 on Wednesday or Thursday. I didn't, King Karen. That sounds fun, though. Yeah, we're heading down to Three Bridges, and then that will be it. But hopefully everyone has enjoyed the stream. Calmac have 3 battery-powered ferries, Hallaig, Lochniver, and Catriona. Oh, I see. Yes, I think Tom Scott did a video on it. This is Stalfords. It's how Unreal handles the weather. The station tunnels are effectively in occlusion zones that have no weather in them. Oh, I see. So it sort of has to restart when you come back out. Hello, Ant-Man. How are you? Yeah, thanks all for coming in this evening. Can we try and get up to 35 likes? Lovely, King Carrot. Right, speed is coming down. Just a tad. Just bought the 3-on-3. Very much worth it, dear Malappa. And if you're on next gen or PC, you also get the layers on the Brighton Mainline. If you've got that. But yeah, very much worth it, the 3-on-3. Complete East Coast way. Well, sort of. Instead is the 170 or 171. They could put that in. So I believe the East Coast way in the game is set a few years back. So probably when they did still run to Brighton. That's only really the couple. That's the couple of things that East Coast Way is missing now. The class 170 or 171, which they could put in, depending on when it is set East Coast, which I think is a couple of years back, and the Eastbourne to Victoria services. My local station, oh, there's a 166. My sort of main local station's Horsham. Lovely little station. Should be coming in on platform 5. Or maybe not, maybe platform 7. Yeah, platform 7. So yeah, platform 5. No, I was still thinking we were in the Gatwick Express then. Yeah, pretty much all southbound southern services are into platform 7. Yeah, around that time mark. An actual stopping service due to overcrowding and lack of capacity. I thought they just stopped it to sort of save diesel. And also, there's also a regular service anyway along the coastway. Is the Arun Valley Line, also known as the Mid Sussex Line, which is part of the Southern and Thameslink operated railway service? It sure is. Yeah, you get the Southern and Thameslink ones along there. The 319, no, that wouldn't be on the East Coastway. What was that? You know, Joe, that before the overground, the 313 were used from Euston to Watford Junction on the Cell line as Queen's Park, Carroll and Waldstone. Oh, see, dear Malappa. Yeah, I know they had the overhead ACs. Okay, everyone's bundling up what is going on. Personally, I don't like how they've done the quality of the West Cornwall DLC, especially the St Earth to St Ives branch line. I've been there and it's high quality in real life. Fair enough. What are the other platforms used for? Platform 6 is the terminating services. Platform 5 is for the Gatwick Express services, the ones going southbound. Platform 4 is for the northbound quick southern services. Platform 3 tends to be the Thameslink and Arun Valley Line services. Platform 2 is for, well, the northbound services coming up from Three Bridges and the Thameslink ones, and platform 2 is also for the 166, the GWR services, and platform 1 doesn't get as many services, I don't think. No, it gets the Thameslink northbound ones as well. Yeah, it's varied. Yeah, it does change as well. Cool. Oh, that'll be cool, Davidoff. Maybe one day. Right, Three Bridges next. The 4-car 171s are on the Uckfield line, only the 2-car 171s were ever used on the East Coastway, which led to the overcrowding. Yeah, see ya, Mark. Thanks for coming in, mate. Take care. Wasn't the 319 converted to diesel? Yeah, as the 769. It's tri-mode now, I believe. Oh, and the 68 as well. Platforms 4 and platform 2 LaserJet, usually. That's a good pep. Yeah, can we try and get up to 40 likes? Can we have a bit of a like jump? And if you do want to see more daily Train Sim World, feel free to subscribe. We do it every day. Right, let's go. Let's get that up. Don't want to go too fast. It's not far to Three Bridges. Just a couple of miles. Have you done an actual real life cab ride before? I have, Mickey, yes, in a Class 700 and the back cab of a 377. And whilst it's going along as well. Fair enough, King Carrot. I only ever went on it, I think, once. But that was quite a quiet service, I think. That was, I think, 10 or so in the morning. Keep it at 60. Hello Tanner, how are you? It's bone chilling 12 degrees Fahrenheit here. It's cold and it's windy too. Pretty much the same as it is here, Tanner, but not as cold as that. It's blooming cold. Fair enough, that. The 768s are only used as parcel use only. What, the new sort of post office trains then? Yeah, I'll be crossing the line here. Let's bring that down. I think it's 40 coming across. I might be wrong though. Going on to platform 3 at Three Bridges. Yeah, it's 40. How you doing, Tanner, apart from being cold? Here it is, Three Bridges. Was here today in real life. Not on the station, well, in the station, but not on the platforms. Down below in this sort of Greg's area. Yeah, a good place to watch trains, Three Bridges. Southampton and Bognor Regis King Carrot. Here we are. Next Monday, the Gatwick Express will be reinstated. Good to hear. It's been a long time. And here we are. Three Bridges. And this will then continue off down the Arun Valley line, which I was on today. Oh, just kicked us out straight away. There we go. What farm are you doing next? Oh, whose farm? My one, Luke, mate. You're playing Train World 2020 right now. Would you say that if half of the front door is on the slope of the platform, then I've overshot? The half of the front door is on the slope of the platform. Probably overshot then. Who doesn't love life? Hello, Dan. At least the game is not crashing as much. Yeah, it did crash earlier on us, unfortunately, but yeah, it's not as much. That is cold, yeah, minus 11 degrees Celsius. Come to Florida, it's a brutal 81, 27 degrees Celsius. That sounds nice. But that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World 2 live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. You will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal. Yeah, so it's over there, Mickey. Three Bridges Depot. That's quite cool seeing that go out. To the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store. If you do want, let's just watch this going out. There you go, it's a 12 coach one. Another 4 coaches. Proper festive scene that is. There it goes. But yeah, to the merch store as well if you do want to help support the channel. But apart from that, thanks all for coming in. I'll most likely be back later and we'll be on the Portsmouth direct line on Train Simulator, going from one end to the other, which will be about an hour and a half or so. But thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all, take care. Bye guys.